Hey everybody, welcome back. This is William Nixon. I am the author of Addiction Hacks. We'll be teaching at Hypno Thoughts this year in Las Vegas. And I did say teaching. I'm not going to be there. It's going to be no fluff. It's going to be real. Yeah, there'll be some discussion because I'm going to say some things that are going to be radical. Well, they're radical now, but they're really not. I'm going to say things like addiction is not a disease. Yeah, that's what I'm going to say. Now, and then I'll back it up. There's actually a book written by a PhD all about it, who was an addict, by the way, and says it's not a disease. It's a learned behavior. Anyway, what I want you to learn and what we're going to teach a little bit about is there is a cycle, and you need to understand the cycle of addiction. Yeah, people do get addicted, no question about it. But there is a cycle, and once you understand the cycle, and I'll teach a little bit about it, when you understand that cycle, what happens is you know how to then talk to an addict, an alcoholic, whatever it happens to be, in their language, in the language that they understand. As hypnotherapists, we tend to talk in our language, which is useless. We need to speak the language that they understand, that they learn. For example, an English person wouldn't be talking to somebody in English when all they understood was German. Well, an addict only understands their language. Alcoholic only understands their language. So we need to talk to them in that thing. You will be surprised at how quickly things can turn around and change. Okay? Looking forward to it. But I want to mention something right now. If someone was an addict, that's not who you are. That's what you're doing. That's your bad behavior. That's pretty logical. In other words, I'm not an alcoholic. No, when you're drinking, you're doing an alcoholic. That is just the behavior. I'll mention something to you. I ran into this kind of therapy probably a little over 25, almost 27 years ago, and I was severely overweight, diabetic, a few other little things that my life was just, well, let's put it this way. Food was my passion, and overeating was my passion. So one day, I can tell you the date, in 1992, I can tell you the date exactly. It's actually my birthday. And I sat there and I did what I'm teaching now to do with Addiction Hacks. I sat there, changed my life, wound up losing 85 pounds, 84 pounds in about 8-9 months, and never went back. But also never went on a diet and never deprived myself of anything. Now, what changed? What changed was I realized that I was doing a bad behavior. It wasn't good for me. I didn't need it. And I made it so it wasn't, let's put it this way. Changing was very pleasurable. Continuing would have been painful. Probably would have been dead by now. Anyway, looking forward to seeing you. Again, I'll come by the booth and we'll talk about it. Looking forward to it, okay? Thank you. God bless you. Take care.